The King of Torts, 2003, is a legal suspense novel authored by John Grisham, focusing on a disheartened public defender whose encounter with a young client plunges him into a convoluted legal battle that could reignite his passion for the law. Although not among Grisham's most celebrated works, The King of Torts showcases his signature legal thriller style. Drawing from his background as a former lawyer, Grisham crafts compelling narratives in the legal arena. Clay Carter, the protagonist, embodies traits he once vowed to avoid: a poorly compensated public defender whose zeal for justice and the defense of the innocent has waned over time. Longing for change, he yearns to join a prominent law firm that recognizes his efforts, relinquishing his role as a defense attorney. Daily, he arrives at work, seeking that elusive case capable of revitalizing his belief in public defense. His routine takes an unexpected turn when he's assigned another seemingly routine case, a frequent occurrence in his career. Tequila Watson stands accused of killing a passerby in town. Clay anticipates the usual excuses he's accustomed to hearing, yet Tequila's account is unlike any he's encountered. Claiming a loss of control over his actions, Tequila asserts an unfamiliar sensation. Clay finds himself inclined to believe Tequila, grappling with the complexity of the case and Tequila's potential innocence. Uncertain whether he's overcomplicating matters or genuinely pursuing the truth, Clay's determination to unveil the facts intensifies. Armed with his experience as a seasoned public defender, Clay ventures into the less reputable corners of the city, seeking overlooked evidence, potential sources, and witnesses capable of influencing the case. Amid his inquiries, Clay stumbles upon records linked to another man previously convicted of murder. Intriguingly, the man who supposedly killed a stranger lacked a discernible motive and claimed a loss of bodily control during the act. This piques Clay's suspicions, leading him to believe that there's a more unsettling aspect to this incident than a mere random murder. His suspicions solidify when he manages to obtain Tequila's medical records from a local drug rehabilitation facility. Unexpectedly, a man who identifies as Max contacts Clay, revealing a shocking revelation. The patients at the clinic were administered an experimental drug named Taran, an illicit endeavor since the drug's testing hasn't gained official government approval. Although Taran curbs drug addiction, its side effects are lethal. The drug alters brain chemistry to an extent that nearly 10% of patients engage in unprovoked acts of violence, including assaults and murders. The pharmaceutical company behind Taran is well aware of these consequences, yet it is channeling substantial funds to conceal this perilous aspect. Clay is faced with a dilemma. The situation transcends the fate of one client, yet he cannot allow Tequila to languish in prison. Concurrently, Clay's romantic relationship with Rebecca crumbles, replaced by her pursuit of a corporate lawyer in a bid to please her affluent family. Although deeply disheartened, Clay's focus remains consumed by the intricacies of the case at hand. Pouring his energy into Tequila's case, Clay is soon pressured to resign from his role as a public defender due to his burgeoning awareness of critical information. Resolute in his determination, Clay opts to establish his own law firm specializing in civil damages claims, commonly known as torts. He envisions this venture impressing Rebecca and enabling him to litigate against the pharmaceutical company for substantial damages on behalf of his clients. In the interim, he must keep the truth concealed from Tequila, whose destiny remains uncertain. As he takes on another high-profile case involving a drug causing cancerous tumors, Clay becomes enmeshed in the upper echelons of the U.S. legal realm. Although his clients initially find satisfaction in their settlements, their perceptions change when they realize the considerable profits Clay is amassing from their cases. This newfound perception earns Clay a reputation as an aggressive legal practitioner. Simultaneously, the FBI approaches Clay, thrusting him into a dire predicament. It appears that Clay engaged in the sale of shares from the pharmaceutical company he had recently taken to court, just before instigating legal proceedings against it. The gravity of the situation lies in insider trading, a clear violation of the law that could potentially lead Clay to incarceration. In hindsight, Clay deeply laments his foray into the alluring domain of corporate law. Matters take a turn for the worse when Clay's clients suffer more severe tumors than initially anticipated. Compounding the challenge, these very clients had previously relinquished their rights to further compensation, leaving them with the option to sue Clay for alleged negligent advice. Aware of the impending financial ruin, Clay realizes that he's on the brink of bankruptcy with nowhere to seek refuge. At this juncture, an unexpected resurgence occurs in the form of Rebecca, re-entering Clay's life with the mutual resolve to rekindle their relationship. As a way forward, Clay grapples with the necessity of declaring bankruptcy to pave the path for a fresh start. With unyielding determination, Clay unveils the disturbing truths about the Taran drug, embarking on a fervent campaign to secure the release of Tequila and others who have suffered wrongful imprisonment due to the drug's adverse effects. While financial prospects remain dim, Clay experiences an unprecedented sense of liberation and freedom. He begins anew, hand in hand with Rebecca, embracing the possibilities of a rejuvenated life ahead. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.